Hi there, it's Dr. Bernstein, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through some very important information about what the Department of English at Trident Tech requires of its online instructors and students. I'll also tell you about my office hours and how to contact me, and towards the end of this presentation, I'll show you how to access D2L tutorials. So what I'm going to start by doing is pulling up what students can expect from online instructors in the English department. This is a document that you can access by going to the content section of our site. This is sort of always, regardless of what class of mine you're in, this is sort of one of the most important places to look for information. It's got your syllabus, it's got readings and important details. So you go to the content section of your site, which I'm going to access in a different way, and scroll down to important information or general policies and click on the link for what students can expect from online instructors. So as you can see, this document tells you about our policy regarding how teachers respond to you and your work. I want to call your attention to the fact that I'm very, very good about responding to emails. So if you don't hear from me within 48 hours, you need to assume that I haven't received your message and resend it. I, in general, do not check my email over the weekend, so don't expect to send me an email late on Friday and hear back from me because, sometimes I check, but I often don't. While we're talking about email, let me tell you a little bit about my office hours and how to contact me. My office hours and my office location and my office phone number are available on the news page of our D2L site, as well as in the content section you'll see information about contact information. You can click on that link. You should note that after summer 2011 I will no longer be having in-person office hours because I'm moving and I'm going to be teaching exclusively online. You can email me through D2L. Just type in my first name and my last name, all one word, Jennifer Bernstein. That's Jennifer Bernstein. I should tell you I have a policy of not reviewing drafts by email. That is, you can't email me your essay and ask me to review it and give you feedback on it. I have too many students to be able to do this, so it's not fair for me to do it for some people and not others, so I just have a policy of not doing that. However, I always try to find ways of ensuring that you get some individualized feedback from me before you submit your essays to be graded. So you'll notice when you're looking at the assignments for the course that sometimes you're going to post topic sentences, an opening paragraph, or a body paragraph, and I try to give you really valuable feedback on that writing. And since you post that stuff on the discussion board, you get to see what other people have written and see my feedback on them. And that's an incredibly valuable thing, because you're getting a lot of feedback that might help you even though it wasn't an issue in the paragraph you submitted. We'll talk about that more later in the semester. I also recommend that you make use of the valuable resources available through the Learning Center, which houses the Writing Center. And you can find the link to the Learning Center by going to our content page and scrolling down to resources. You should note, though, that the center doesn't always have hours during the summer, so if you're a summer student, you should check to see if the Writing Center will be open. One of the nice things about the center is that it has scheduled appointments and drop-in assistance, meaning you can just pop in during certain hours. Students have told me that the slots for scheduled appointments often fill up quite quickly, so if you want help from the tutors, I recommend checking out the deadlines for your essays and scheduling appointments ahead of time. So now I want to go back to what you can expect from me as your online instructor. Unless disaster strikes, your essays will be returned very promptly. So if you're taking a class with me during a fast forward or Maymester session, you'll probably get feedback within 4 days. If you're taking a class with me during one of the full-length semesters, your essays will be returned to you within 2 weeks of submission, but usually sooner. So that's about it for this document. Now we need to look at, excuse me, I'm going to need to move around on the site here for a second. Now we're going to need to look at the site, the part of the site under general policies about what the English department expects from students, online students. So you should read through this. I am going to just go over some key points with you right now. So as you can see, during the regular full-length semesters, the college requires you to log in and post a discussion during the first 2 weeks of the semester. During the fast-forward sessions and Maymesters, you usually need to do both things within the first week of the semester. And if you don't do both of them, you'll be reported as having never attended, denied access to the course, and then officially dropped from the roll. If you're a veteran or foreign student, please note that I have to turn you in as non-attending if at any time during the full-length semester 2 weeks go by without your active participation. And active participation is defined as turning in an assignment or posting a discussion. Okay, so now that we've covered these issues, and you should, look at the rest of this, I want to call your attention to computer problems and how you're expected to handle them. To make a long story short, you can't use computer problems or internet problems as an excuse for not fulfilling your online course obligations. This is just a policy. It's not my particular policy. If you have a computer problem that can't be resolved right away, you are expected to find a way to use someone else's computer, a library computer, or one in the TTC, the Trident Tech Computer Labs. To get more information about the labs, go to the resources section of our content page and click on the link. You'll also notice under resources that there are links to the Adobe site in case you need to download this free software. Most computers have it, but if you don't already have it, all the documents that I post for our class are in Adobe, so you can download it for free. You also need to make sure that you check your D2L email on a very regular basis. According to our policy, you must read emails sent by me, your instructor, within 72 hours during regular school weeks, and not including holidays. But honestly, you should be checking and reading your emails every day during the week. I try not to send too many emails. Maybe I do like a weekly email, or if something comes up, I'll send you out an email. But you should be checking on a regular basis. And before drawing this overview to a conclusion, I just want to show you one other document, which is called Start Here for Overview of D2L. And this can be accessed by going to our content page, scrolling down to General Policies or Important Info, and clicking on the appropriate link. So let me just take you here to Start Here for Overview of D2L. Your page over here might look different. This is just the way it looks for me, and it's in one of my classes. Okay, so this site, this page, if you click here, is going to give you links for tutorials on specific aspects of D2L. So if you need help, this is the place to go. And that's it for this overview. Welcome once again to my class, and I look forward to working with you.